beautiful day in Fort Myers alongside a good friend of mine, a tennis colleague, an expert, a French Open doubles champion, Luke Jensen, here for Madisen's match. Giving back to a good cause, Luke, what brings you to Fort Myers for this foundation?
Well, the biggest thing, Madisen was a very special person, in this area, and the foundation has been going for a while. My brother's actually participated in this the last few years. This is my first year, so I'm really excited to contribute any way I can, and really seeing my buddies too. That's always fun. So Gully and Palmer and Johnson and all these guys, and when you see that, it's the tennis is for a lifetime, and the friendships that you build, is just amazing like that. So it's one of those things. It's fun to be here. It's fun to somehow raise even a few more dollars for the cause.
And you're the type of person who used tennis to help people. I mean, you didn't play tennis just to play, just to win. You did it to help charities, to help foundations, to give back to the game, like you've done in other ways. So how did your tennis career, how does that inspire you to know that you're helping people with it?
Well, I think it started at a very young age. I know when we started as juniors, running into Billie Jean King, Arthur Ashe, Dan Smith, Dennis Ralston, all these, pillars of the game that were doing the junior clinics and camps, the charity events. And I think it's just, as a professional player, it's your pathway to give back. And it's not easy all the time because you're such in a grind to get better, and you're in a grind to improve your ranking as a junior player, as a college player, as a professional player. But at some point, you see the bigger picture. And I think both the WTA and the ATP tours really reach out in their charity ways to help their players understand it's bigger than forehands and backhands.
And how have you kept your game going? I mean, you're still looking pretty good out there,
Yeah, right.
especially in
Look
doubles.
at us. Yeah, we're something
Yeah,
else.
we are. I'm in great shape right now.
I really attacked the buffet. I'm attacking. There's that
Slice, chip, and charge.
Well, the double crust with the cheese in the middle. I go for calories rather than ATP points these days.
That makes two of us.
Calories. It's okay.
I was saying men's 4.5 nationals, you and I.
Well, I'm looking for the men's 250 and over pound division. It's poundage now. If I get to the 300, then I'm really going to start worrying about it.
Well, then let's talk about the big-time players, the Bryan brothers, looking really good.
Those kids were ball kids when I was playing.
What do you think about their success in doubles?
Well, it's outstanding. Hall of Famers. When you think of the Woodies, you think of Fleming and McEnroe and Flack, Seguso, Leach and Pugh. They've transformed the game. I just don't believe that the game has understood what their impact could truly be. You see how massive Federer, Nadal, Sharapova, the Williams sisters are. The Bryan brothers seem to be in that B class, JV class, but their results are unbelievable. I think truly we take them for granted, their greatness. And I think we're starting to feel that now with Roger Federer. We're trying to squeeze out every last swing, getting to watch that genius at work. When you get to watch the Bryan brothers, it's just another level of the way they play tactically, the way they come together with their chemistry. It's just fun. And off the court, they really get it too. So I think they're really a cut from the old school, but bring the modern game along with it.
Are you excited about Roger Federer right now? I mean, he looks like the old Roger Federer. He did lose to Nishikori in Key Biscayne, but really he beat Djokovic. He's back right now.
Well, everything for him comes down to the slams. He doesn't really have a realistic shot at the French, in my opinion. He's got to go through 2 or 3 of those big kahunas to get to that title. I think, of course, the faster surface with the Wimbledon, the U.S. Open. The other tournaments are just kind of tuning up. Can he make a run in a 2-week tournament? I just think anytime he has to dig into his resources, his reserves, energy-wise, that's when the age starts to pay off. I mean, really start to take its toll. But it's fun to watch him play. I mean, he's one of a kind.
And American tennis, what's it going to take to get another great? John Isner's, on the heels right now, but what will it take to get another Sampras, Agassi, even a Chang out there?
Well, I think the USTA is 10 and under tennis. We're about to see that tsunami in the next couple of years. What they've really started to do about 3 to 5 years ago, where kids are playing, they can understand the game, understand how to put the ball in play, move the ball around, use other parts of the court. I see that in the 10s and 12s, starting in the 14s now. By the time in the next 5 to 6 years, in my opinion, you're going to see these kids come through because, in my opinion, they have the skills, and you're looking for the kid who's the hungriest kid out there. The reason the Ovas from Eastern Europe and through China right now, they're extremely hungry to make their mark on the world stage. The Americans right now, we've got the resources, we've got the commitment. Now we need the hunger from some kids who go out there and want to be honest, who want to be killers, get that killer instinct and do it. And in my opinion, it's right around the corner.
Luke, what's your favorite part about being part of tennis? I mean, you've won a French Open with your brother, you've coached teams, you've done so much. What do you love the most about the sport?
Honestly, I feel I've been so blessed coming from a very small town, and it's a family sport. My parents played, my siblings played, now my nieces and nephews are playing, and it's just something that is global. It goes around the world. It changes cultures. You can go to Europe, you can go to Asia, you can go to anywhere around the planet. It's the same dimensions. The lines are the same, the height of the net's the same, and even though the language may be different, the community of tennis is global, and it's inspiring to me. And every day I get up, I just want to grab a tennis racket and go play. I don't know why that is, but it's just my thing.
Final question, what are you looking forward to now these days? You're going to teach a few top stars, looking to coach maybe?
Well, my main nemesis my whole life is this guy Murphy Jensen. He's bald, he's brutal, he's really tough to deal with. I enjoy getting him in a headlock, tennis version-wise, and just beating on him.
I love that.
I drop shot him a lot, I lob him, and he's crying, but that's what little brothers do.
Very cool. Well, Luke Jensen, thanks for everything
Anytime.
you've done as a friend and also for tennis.
Anytime. Thank you.
Harry Cicma with Luke Jensen in Fort Myers at Madisen's match. Great foundation for a good cause.